Hello, everybody. It is May 31st, 2022. If you didn't watch my previous video that I uploaded yesterday, I'm going through my CD collection in alphabetical order, listening to them in the car, and then I just recently started talking about them here on video. The CDs that I'm listening to in the car, I'm already in the F section, so I've got some catching up to do. So I thought I would talk about three albums today, since they're all by the same group. Today I'm talking about Alice in Chains. Um, this is their first full-length album that came out in 1990. It's called Facelift. I bought that one, again, that was another one that I bought at Value Village for $1. When it came out, Alice in Chains were sort of being presented as a metal group, which there is metal to their sound. Oops, I dropped a whole bunch of them here. But they used to play on Much Music on a show called The Power Hour. Later, that show got shortened to half an hour and it became The Power 30, which didn't have the same ring. And they ended up changing the name of it to Loud. But there's some good songs on here. We Die Young, Man in the Box. Those are ones that I remembered the best from this one. But I did like that one. This was when Mike Starr was still playing bass in the band. And but I didn't hear this album as much when it came out. I only knew those singles that had been released on as videos. But the next one was the one that got me. This was Dirt. This one came out, was it 1991 or 92 that this one came out? I don't see it on here. Anyway, you probably know better than I do. I think it came out in 92. But I first became engrossed with Alice in Chains around the time that this came out because they had the song Wood on the Singles soundtrack. I love that movie. I was actually going to grab that one. I have it on VHS. I was going to bring it down and show it to you. But whatever. I can talk about that when I'm going through my movie collection. A lot of great songs on this album. Them Bones, Rooster, what else? Angry Chair, Wood. This is one of those albums, though, that I would listen to from beginning to end. And I didn't really think about the lyrics at first. And then I was listening to it after Lane died, maybe about a year after he died. I was really looking at the lyrics, and a lot of them are about his heroin addiction, which is kind of a sad theme to be focused on for that to become your muse when there's so much else in the world. It's sad to see such a talent get taken away by something like that. I mean, it happens to so many musicians that either suffer from chronic physical or psychological pain. They turn to a crutch to try to cope, and it ends up, while it does give them the ability to be creative initially, it takes their life away, basically. And it's sad to see that. It was sad to see him slip away into a reclusive, drug-taking lifestyle, and then all of a sudden, one day, he was just gone. Was it 2002 that he passed away? Anyway, 10 years after that album came out. So rest in peace, Lane Staley. And then a few years later, I picked up this one, Jar of Flies. This was a very different album from Dirt and Facelift. This one had a lot of acoustic songs, acoustic bass, acoustic guitar. There's 7 songs on here. My favorite were I Stay Away and No Excuses. But again, they were a band that you could put on the album and listen to from beginning to end, and it was an interesting journey. It was a time of the full-length album. I have a lot of catching up to do with Alice in Chains. I haven't really checked out the stuff with the new singer. It was hard for me to accept that because it felt like I almost would accept it more if they continued as a three-piece and didn't have the new guy. But they have to do what's right for them. They have to do what they feel is works, and I have to have more of an open mind if I'm going to enjoy music. So I will go back and I will check out their other albums. I don't have them, but I will listen to them with an open mind. There's so much music to listen to, and I have so many CDs to get through. I'm going to be doing this every day for a while, and I hope you enjoy it. The comments section is down below or off to the side, depending on what uh, app you're using or what device you're using. Um, so if you have any comments, anything that you want to add or anything you want to ask about, please feel free to use this forum. I'd be happy to talk with you. Anyway, tomorrow I'm going to be talking about Tori Amos, which is quite a change from Alice in Chains, but anyway, we'll talk about that tomorrow. I hope you're doing well, and we'll talk to you then. Bye.